Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 30th of April, the last day of the month, and we're off to 6 ITV races. We've got the First Cup at 2:05, one race from Goodwood, the 240 listed contest, and 4 races from Newmarket, the highlight of which is the 2,000 guineas at 340, and that's where we go for our betting expert daily nap. The ground's going to be on the faster side of good for this Group 1, over a mile. I think Charlie Appleby's Native Trail, who is available at evens or a shade bigger, is a terrific value bet. I think very disappointed if he's beaten. He's a top class performer. He comes from a yard absolutely flying at the moment. He's won all 5 career starts so far. He proved his stamina up to a mile here on his return in the Craven in April. If you watch that run back, he typically hit a brief flat spot for about 5 strides and then powered up the hill through the dip, hitting the line, running with loads in hand. He'll come on a little bit for that first run, and I don't think there'll be anything finishing stronger than him. He seems sure to get a positive attacking ride, and I'll be very surprised if anything is good enough to beat him. Our betting expert value angle selection runs at Thirsk in the 2:05. This is the Thirsk Cup, over a mile, and I'm strong here on Sir Michael Strout's Astro King, who has got top weight, but I think the booking of Mark Crean to take off £3 is a stroke of genius. Stout unusually has landed running this flat season. He's had plenty of first-time out winners. They're all going well. There's been plenty of money for them as well. They're well forward. And this useful handicapper did not enjoy the rub of the green at all on a couple of occasions last season, including when very well backed in this race last May. And I think he's going to be primed to make a winning return. The fact he's got a boy booked to ride him will probably help with the price. I'll be disappointed if he doesn't go very close with any luck in running. The remaining 4 races on ITV, starting at Newmarket with a handicap at 150 over 6 furlongs. Well, Mr. Wagayu comes from a stable in terrific form, John Quinn. He's had 4 winners in the last fortnight, and I think he'll be primed here after 203 days off to make a winning return. Fast ground suits, and Jason Hart is a very good booking. Back to Newmarket for their 2:25, a handicap over 1 mile 1. Well, Lucanda ran really well when second on his final 2 starts last season, and I've seen enough Rafe Beckett winners and horses running well this week to think he's likely to be fit with everything in place for a big showing. Over to Goodwood for the 2:40, a listed fillies contest over a mile. Roger Varian, another in-form yard. His filly Zanbak should take plenty of beating here. Now, she was slowly away and ran very green when first asked to go about her business when making a winning debut at Kempton on the all-weather in November. The form of that has been well franked since by the runner-up Washra, who's very useful herself. And I think Zambak's likely to be 100% fit and ready to make a winning turf and seasonal reappearance. Over to Newmarket finally for the 3 o'clock, the Palace House, a Group 3 over 5 furlong, came from the dark as a really likeable and progressive sprinter. 5 wins from 18. Ed Walker's charge came from last to first when last seen out at Sandown 301 days ago. He's going to get a really strong pace to aim at, and hopefully Holly Doyle will find a bit of daylight and he can come through late. Best of luck with all 6 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.